let's put it right. Let's be open. The young men, there is no woman or girl that is going to get married to you when you are not hardworking, when you don't have money, when I tell you, she loves you. Yes, she loves you. You are handsome, but you're not hardworking. You reach a point, and then she says, "Oh, where is our future?"
So you are welcome to the Love Hub. It's called the Love Hub.
Love Hub.
Yes, it's a Love Hub where we talk real things.
If you just only said Love Hub, I wouldn't have come.
Why? The podcast is called the Love Hub.
It's okay.
Why wouldn't you come? You don't have to talk about love.
Love Hub. Then the what itself is, it's so catchy. Then I would have said, why are they inviting me to such a program?
No, it's a space where we talk about real stories.
No, I have read.
Yes. Oh, humble. Thank you very much for coming through.
Yeah.
This is a such humbling time for me as a Love Hub host. Yes, I do not want to lie you that I would have imagined to have a seat with you. For sure, and the Love Hub is right here.
Thank you.
We are humbled that you came through.
Thank you.
And how are you?
I'm fine. I should say I'm doing well.
That's awesome.
Yes, people have challenges, but generally what is important is that we are so happy that we woke up alive, and yeah.
That's true. That's true. How is family?
Family is okay. Yeah, generally okay, and we thank God for that.
That's awesome. You've been retired, and so many people would want to know what is it that you're doing because now we have known you for over like 30 years, right?
Yes.
30 years in police.
33 years in police. Yes. Now 4 years in retirement. So 37 years.
Yeah, and we are looking at your life was on police reporting for this. You are like in one direction.
Yes.
What is it that you're doing now?
What I'm doing right now, when I retired, I decided that I should do something around the field of security.
Oh, still.
Because this is something that I had done passionately for 33 years.
That's true.
So I sat down and a colleague, and then we agreed to run a private security firm. So I'm now managing director for Tayari Security.
Oh, Tayari.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
But I also do other things, mainly giving back to the community. Because this community raised me, and I served this community directly in uniform. Now, so behind the uniform or outside the uniform is somebody who still wants to connect with the community, but in a different way.
Yeah.
If I was talking about crime prevention, working hand in hand with the police, now I'm talking about I'm in the public now, maybe talking to the police. Yes, you now understand.
Almost a civilian.
People are this, they are complaining of this, they are doing this, they are doing this. So I just want to live what I said, to live the talk. So I also have a TV show called Tochi, which is on Tayari West Television, and it's a political program looking at things, at things that are happening in society. Then I'm also a Rotarian from the Rotary Club of Entebbe. I've just handed over as the president of that club. It's just 1 month. Yes, 1 month. And so I've been serving society through that, especially the women, the children. So we had program with with health, with education, tree planting, blood donation, cancer run, all these.
You're still serving us.
I'm also, I call myself a farmer, but really it's a small farm.
Home backyard.
Yes, it's a small farm with few animals, that is cows, and others, but with a lush, big banana plantation, probably about 15 acres of bananas, and then and other things that go on a farm, bee farming, vegetable farming.
That's not small.
And somewhere in Kashari.
Oh, home.
Yeah, home in Kashari. And I also love sports, so I do. It's like my life rotates around sports. So if I am in a space where there are no sports, people don't speak about sports, and then I'm a group
You're
man.
a commentator, or you're one who is even on the field?
First of all, I'm in sports administration.
Oh.
I am spokesman for Sports Club Vira.
Oh.
I was chairman of Police Football Club for 10 years before I retired. I support even outside, English clubs, Arsenal, to be exact. And so sports really excite me. So those are the things that I can say. I love God. I love church.
Awesome.
I'm an elder in church, to be exact, Runyachitara Church in Entebbe. Yes.
What's the name?
Runyachitara. It's called Runyachitara service.
Oh.
In Entebbe. And I love God. I like serving. I like preaching, and all that.
I am humbled. Oh my goodness, that is because now 1 million of Ugandans just know you with a uniform. And you've clearly painted us a picture of who you are behind the uniform. And exactly that is even what people would want to even know more, because now we have just seen you in media or on police, and we never even get a chance to see how maybe you're handling your marriage, what is happening, how the tricks, because you people, you get married and we're seeing you 20 years, 30 years. How long have you been married?
I've been married since 1991. So I've been married for 35 years. When we go to September 14th, we shall be 35 years in marriage.
35 years.
Yes.
You must have done a lot, and exactly we're going to share on the Love Hub, so that my people, we get to know all the tricks. So maybe mostly we want the practical things, right? Now people, we don't want, our capacity is very short. We want practical things. Give us what we can get quickly. How you have handled for 35 years, how is marriage, or maybe even how you met your person. How did you date? Actually, yes.
Actually, my story of how you say date?
How did you date, the time of dating?
For us, we didn't date.
What did you do? They told you this woman is good.
When the time for getting married came, I was the officer in charge of Entebbe police station, and I decided that I need to marry.
When is that time? Like years, or
I started work in January 1990. So for the whole year, I was alone. I was doing a lot of work. I'm a firstborn in a family, so I had so many people behind me. My father was no longer energetic to be able even to educate my siblings. So I could see that I'm becoming,
the first
the pillar in the home, and I am beginning to work. So I don't know which direction I should be taking. I'm still a young person. I was 25, so I was seeing a lot, and I said no. I think I need someone that I'm going to do this with. I need someone who is going to support me. I need to relax. I don't need to run around. AIDS was there. AIDS was killing people.
A lot.
So, and in any case now, working for government also, because I wasn't sitting, I wasn't sleeping. I was in that house alone. Sometimes they call me at night. I have to leave and go. And then you come like in the morning, you reach there, you can't prepare yourself, maybe even porridge or tea. Then you run. I saw myself, I'm losing even weight. What is this? So I decided that I should find someone, and I could and my heart told me that if I am going to find someone here in Entebbe or around in Kampala, then I needed time. It's not just a matter of meeting someone. So so that told me that what, maybe you can go home, and the people at home can help you. And that is what happened. And I went and met my wife now. We had met just a few times, like 4 times, and we were in church at Kabohe, Emmanuel Church, and we wedded. So
what are the things that you considered in a woman then to just meet? And
because people who go that way, the families know each other. For me, I may not have known the girl. I was seeing her for the first time, but the families know each other. My mother, for example, knows her family so much. Actually, her mother was a bridesmaid to my mother.
Oh, her mother.
Yes.
That's awesome.
She was a bride. I see the pictures in the home, and yes, she was a bride. Yes, and where she's born is where my mother is born. So there is actually one family in between. Okay, and my grandfather, the father to my mother, had four wives. So the second wife, my mother is from the first wife. So the second wife is an auntie of my wife's mother. So when we were talking about it at home with my brothers, and they were telling me about this girl, my mother had our plans. So when I went, she knew exactly where I was going. So when I came back, and I was going to come back to Entebbe, then she said, that's a good family. I said, which family? Yeah, so she told me it's a good family, and then she also went, and so everything was like,
was just
yes.
Anyway, you had an assurance that this is a good family. A good family raises a good children.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So you talked like 4 times and married.
Actually, I didn't talk 4 times. I think I talked 2 times. The third time was Kwinjira, and the following day, on a Saturday, was wedding. So we didn't have much time.
Right now, do you think that can work for us?
Because 35 years, it has worked. But now, for you to it may not work that way, because generations change. At that time, people were talked to, were prepared.
Yes.
And they relied a lot about the wisdom of their parents, of their relatives. In that very village, my auntie, and who is also her auntie, I will not go much into that, but you can see that I married somebody, if I could call, like a distant cousin. So it was very, 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 very easy to be told that, yeah, that young man is a good boy. He's grown here, he's studied here, we've seen him, he loves this, he does this. So it was very easy. And also me, it was easy, because by the time I decide to go there, it means because I knew her father.
Mm.
Her father was also a businessman, because
Mm.
I remember one time he shared a building in Kaboye town. My father had a shop, and then the next shop for him, my wife's father was renting. My father, that was his shop. So I used to see him when I was at Makerere University. Yeah, I used to see him. He comes and goes to do his trade, and he was in church. He was a secretary of a primary school at Kabohe. So my parents knew him so well.
And those friendships right now, they are not there.
They are not. They are not there. Maybe parents see each other when they are told that somebody wants to come, and then they are going to negotiate on the dowry. That's when they meet the other. Sometimes they know each other, but many times they just meet for the first time there. So generations have changed. That time it was not a technological kind of advanced, but now we have a computer age, we have an internet age, where I can see you even on my phone before I talk to you.
Yes.
I see the things you like. I see the schools you've gone through. I see your friends.
You have already put them. Yeah.
Yes, but at that time it wasn't there. There were no phones, mobile phones, smartphones.
One who had it was one in town.
Yes.
You go there at once.
Yeah, you go there at once, and so you rely on people. And I can tell you, even now, relying on the wisdom of people may be better than what you see here, because here, like 20% is correct. People can just pretend to be who they are when actually they are not. Yeah.
Which is very true. But now, for someone who is looking at starting a family in this generation, but like now millennials have a little bit of that, but they are dating the Gen Zs who don't have that totally.
Yes.
And so it's becoming difficult for like a millennial to date with a Gen Z who is like this, but they want to bring them to their world. How best can they have that family that is staunch? Or maybe the experiences that you have also
I've
done.
also had, I have a millennial. I have a daughter who married maybe another millennial, but I also have the Gen Zs. Okay. But I think, and I see a lot of things that are going on. But I think the most important thing, number one, is people need, whatever happens, need to get in touch with God.
Yes.
As number one. I am proud of seeing so many young people in the church. I see so many in Watoto, so many going for funeral, and many of those. I think whether you're a Gen Z, whether you're a millennial, please, God is very important. Lay your life in the hands of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
It saves a lot of things. There are so many things that you are going to see with your naked eye, and your mind will tell you, no,
that's not right. Yes.
There's a red flag here. And I think that is number one. But number two is that, in Nyankore we say, Owashwera buza.
Yes.
People don't want to ask. People want to trust only their own intuition. And then they don't go. There is always something behind anything. There is always something
that you can't see actually when you're in love.
You can't see. I think it's very important that you try to find out than trying to find out late.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Yeah. I normally say that I've seen young people, they date each other, and then they meet every weekend at the boys' place. They call it weekend marriage.
Yeah.
So
it.
1 year, they're in weekend marriage. 2 years, they're in weekend marriage. 3 years, they're in weekend marriage. You reach a point you don't want to ask who is this person I am with, because already for you to know each other. But beyond the boy, beyond the girl, there's nothing much that you know, and you don't want to be told. Either somebody wants to take you your man, or somebody wants to take
your
woman.
They don't want good
yes,
for you.
and once you are already in that, so people get to know, and then they know they are married, or they are this, so they don't want to really say a lot of things.
We have been together for 5 years.
Yes, and don't get shocked that they've been staying together for 3 years, but when they really get married, they even don't stay together for 6 months.
That is a question that has been happening.
Yeah.
People are cohabiting for 5 years.
Yes.
But when they marry,
you
2
put
years,
this,
yes,
6 months.
That's why they're saying that when you put this, it has put you in a prison. But that is what is happening.
You see, I am sorry, I'm not saying that these relationships are not good. There are many good relationships that have come out of this, because you really get to know. But I can tell you, somebody can pretend throughout. And because the time you have spent together, maybe she says so and so is my ex, and you are also going to say so and so. So you think that by knowing so and so was his ex, so and so was this and this, so and so was this and this, that does not mean that there is no running relationship which has no ex. Yeah, so sometimes you, after you have put a ring, so now many people get to know. But when you are going there, your friends, only your friends get to know. But now that you call people and say, hey, we are here, we are married, so people say, okay, you married this guy, he has this, he has that. And so that's why we are saying that trying very much to find out the person you are going to stay with. I was reading somewhere, they say that marriage is not so much, okay, these things are variables, are important. Marriage is not very much about love. Love is very important. It's not about, marry your friend. Marrying friend is important. It's not about, but marriage is about knowing the person we are going to be with for quite a long time.
Yes.
So what assurance, yes, I love you now, but what assurance do I have that this love is going to take us throughout
35 years
throughout the 35 years? Yes, you are my friend now, but what assurance is going to be? Yes. So you must be able to understand that the person I'm going to be with is the person that I'm going to live with for a long time. Now, yes, so the third one that I really see, and which is very, very important, is there are many things that you can see this young person, this Mirini you have talked, this Gen Z you have talked about, but the value systems that we live in, quite many, let's put it right, let's be open. The young men, there is no woman or girl that is going to get married to you when you are not hardworking, when you don't have money, when I tell you, she loves you, yes, she loves you, you are handsome, but you're not hardworking. You reach a point and then she says, oh, where is our future? Most young people, most of these millennials you talked about, they want good things, they want whatever. But let's be straight. You have to work hard.
You have to work hard for them.
You have to work hard for them.
True.
You have to work. Because during the
time,
somebody can say, we shall work together and achieve what we want to achieve. If you talk to your mother now, she will tell you, yes, I married this man because we are going to work together.
Yes. Right now, it's not working.
She wants to come when things are there. You are not going to tell her you don't have a fridge, we are going to make the fridge. Don't even sit there and expecting your friends are going to present to you a fridge on your wedding, or this gas cooker or something like that.
If they bring, it's supposed to be a bonus.
You're not going to start telling her, let's work together and this. Please work hard. it's in your hands. Marriage is in your hands. And then lastly, because you say the things that yes, you're lucky, you are happy these days that you stay about 1 year. It's not the 4 times that I've told you. It's about a year, it's about 2 years. Respect each other, respect the person that you are going to marry. Just respect the person. 35 years in my marriage, and the children, it's been respect. It's more than that I love you, because you cannot respect somebody you don't love. You cannot respect somebody that is not your friend. You cannot respect somebody that so you have to respect everything that is of value to the family. Respect the family, the principles of the family. Raise your children responsibly, and for me that also will help this Gen Z relationship. And it's not very much built on respect. No, respect is very important. And when you're respecting your spouse, you must respect yourself. The issue of respecting yourself, the issue of knowing that I have a family, I have a wife, I have to be responsible to them. I have to be in society where I'm not going to be seen going around. And you have time for them, which actually for me wasn't much because of the work that I was doing. Maybe we shall talk about it, but I think marriage now is about respecting your roles.
Mentioning about roles.
Yes.
We have mismatched the roles.
Yeah.
Everyone is assuming the role of this, the role of that. If I bring an avocado at home, I have provided as a woman. And then so my husband is the one to cut the avocado.
Yes.
That is what is happening now.
Yes. And the millennials and the Gen Zs, don't deceive yourself that we are in a society where anyone can do anything. So if I'm not there, you must do this. You're lying in bed together, it is a Sunday morning, and you say, hey, go and prepare breakfast. I'm tired, go and prepare breakfast. Don't get deceived.
Your role is your role.
A man is always a man.
Thank you.
Will always be a man. And if you learn that, okay, then your marriage is going to be, please get up, go and prepare that breakfast. If he jumps out, prepares the breakfast and brings it to bed, that is very good. Don't think that he's going to do it every day. And don't remind him that the other time you brought breakfast in the bed, why don't you bring it again?
And so many have failed to do it.
So do your role, and let him do his role. If he fails to do what he's supposed to do, then you can bring it up and say, hey, what is happening? And if you and also the reverse is true. Okay, you do what you're supposed to do. But if you do much more, then that is your family. You get it. Yes, you go and work, and then you need a piece of land, and then she says, no, I think I have money to buy that piece of land. At office, I was happy to do this and this. I mean, I was lucky, or I traveled out of the country, and then this is what I've brought. Can you go? That is okay. So the gentleman, this millennial should not, after 1 year, to say, hey, we need another plot, bring the money. No, she did it at that moment. It's your role. So if you work together, you have same businesses, that is so good. But remember, there are principles which you cannot cross. So Gen Zs and millennials, you must learn these things, and marriage will be okay. This is my take.
You mentioned about roles.
Yes.
And
no, gender roles are important.
They're very important, but we're missing them out. And I believe women who have mastered the art of this is what I'm supposed to do, and a man who has mastered that this is what I'm supposed to do. When you cross in, it's just a bonus for both it's a family
Yes.
that you're all building. But now
Yeah.
there is a statement that a woman's money is her money, and a man's money is our money.
Is our money.
And that is what is spoiling the marriages.
Yeah. That one does. There is nothing wrong when your husband is struggling, you will know that he's struggling.
Yes, but no.
If he's putting his money into a project and the project is good, you also know that it's good, but he doesn't have the money to maybe finish it, and you have it, put it there. Okay.
Is kept there. But now for a family that is worth to be, that is healthy, it's definitely supposed to have that. I appreciate that. So maybe other practical ways of how someone understands that they are ready, or like how you understood that you are ready to find someone to marry. What are the things that you have been doing in your marriage to bring up the friendship, or to keep it up, so that your person who is just learning you to stay with you, they are able to know, I am actually a good person, not just in words, but also in actions.
Joan, when I saw my wife, I found she had just finished senior 6. And I remember in one of the things that we talked about, because she was insisting she wanted to continue studying. Then, young people, I wanted her, so I said, don't worry. We are going to Kampala if you want to study. I will take you to university, pay school fees for you, and you study. And she said, okay, that is good. So when we married, she actually did not go for studies. Not that I was using it as a bait, but when she came, immediately, I think that was the second week, I got her a job. That time it was called Statistics Department, but now it is called UBOS. So she was employed in UBOS, people who go to the field, and then they do population census, they do all these things that they want to do. But I realized as young people, this is a young woman, she's going into the field 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. We said it is not going to work. Okay? Yeah, they go with other young people. I said,
that's protection, actually. You're protecting.
Yeah. So we sat down and said, can we do business? I used to have a small canteen in the barracks. And then we had shifted now from the barracks. We had gone to, if you know Entebbe, we had gone to a place called Kakeka, which is just next to Lake Victoria Hotel. That's where we are staying. We were so fortunate that our garage was facing the road. So we decided to turn the garage into a shop. So she started the grocery shop. Everybody that was passing would buy milk, would buy bread, tea leaves, sugar, and all that. So the thing did well. Then later, about a year, she says, you know what? I've seen in Entebbe, there are no driving schools. And so I said, can't we? My brother had a car, he wanted to sell it, so we bought it, and she started a driving school. The driving school became big because it even extended up to Ruero. And she was so she was getting, there's a reason I'm telling this small story. So she was getting money. After that, then she said, you know what? Can we start a hardware shop? So I went to town and opened a small hardware shop. Fortunately, I traveled for studies in Japan, 6 months. Then I came with all my money. For me, I have that habit of saving. Every small thing I want to save, every small money I want to run and save it. So I came with the money and we bought that shop where she had hardware. So the shop is now ours, and then this is hardware business. And it also did so well. The hardware business, it did so well. Now, I'm telling that is that it's not just a matter of marrying and then our love will sustain us and that we have been friends since the university. No. How do you help your wife to grow? How are you people? Yes.
Helping her.
Yes.
What is she also
What is
adding
she
that you're
adding?
saying?
It is not
Yeah.
only helping, but supporting. I think I should say support. How do you support your wife? Now, all these things help to rekindle or to keep the candle burning.
Hello, livestock and poultry farmers. We welcome you to Bread Vet Drug Shop, an outlet for all your veterinary solutions. We deal in veterinary drugs, vaccines, complete poultry feeds, fish feeds, supplements, dog food, brooding materials, feeders, drinkers, and all vet equipment. We do vaccination for dogs and poultry with a trained, certified field officer working 24 hours, just a call away. Bread Vet Drug Shop is located in Nansana, just next to Africa Oil Petrol Station along Hoima Road. Contact us on 0787 087 220 or 0701 271 801. Bread Vet Drug Shop is licensed by the National Drug Authority. Bread Vet Drug Shop, the ultimate custodian of your livestock and poultry. That's true. That's so true.
Yes, because I reach home and I've never been told there is no food in the home. Okay? Because, yes, when she can say, you buy things for the whole week, but supposing they get finished in the week or we want to change whatever we have stocked, she has some money. So this is now a home that has the means, and these other things feed from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope young people will learn that from that that I think it is important that all of us are working, all of us are doing something. Maybe somebody does something he or she loves.
Yeah.
This is also
very
important.
important.
Very important.
We haven't given clashes on a man wants a woman to do what he wants.
No.
And then
no. For me, I did not know that my wife had things that she loves so much to do, like this agriculture. I remember I was the director of Interpol. At that time, I was going around. Sometimes I would not stay at home for a month. I'm always on the move. I'm in France. I'm in many countries in South America. I'm traveling. I'm going around. And then this was around 2015. And then she asked me and say, yes, we're okay. We're in our own house. Our children are going to good schools. We are doing this. You when we go for Christmas, we go where you were born. That's where you put a house. Yes. But for everyone, why don't we buy our own land? And maybe we see what that land can do for us. At that time, she had the hardware shop that I was telling you. But now she's thinking of this. And then I say, but time is there. When I'm about to retire, then we shall buy land, build a house, and go and stay. She says, no. Okay, do it for me. Let's have land bigger than where we are. Because for me, I'm born like in 5 acres of land. So we go to Kashari and we bought about 100 acres. And in 100 acres, we had that banana plantation. Maybe there were 10 acres. She expanded. She cut some part of the farm and expanded. I think I told you 15 acres, but I think there are 20 acres where she cuts like 400 bunches of bananas every month.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Every month. Now, she turned part of the banana plantation and then she did like mixed farming. And then she's growing vegetables, cabbages, onions, tomatoes, green pepper, all these things. And she told me, I am going to the village. If you want me, you can't forget where our house is.
That's awesome. Oh God, you know where to find
know
me.
where to find me. And I would go like weekends when I was still in office every weekend. It's possible because the vehicle is there, the fuel is there. Now I can afford to go home once in a month.
Yeah.
And she would send me pictures, and I shared all these pictures with you people on X.
Yeah.
Everyone on X knows the Namara farm that when I say small farmer, a whole pickup of tomatoes,
From someone who started
all these. Then she had goats, she had sheep, she has all these things. And you find that every month she's saving like 5 million. She has workers, so many people working, so many people. You go home, you find 20, 30 people. Okay? She's supplying milk, she's all this.
Something that started small.
Yeah, so you get the point. Now, what is it? What is it called, a niche that your spouse has? What kind of interest does she have or does he have? There are people who want to do something, but you don't take it as important. No. I have the money. Remain home.
I can pay for you. I can give you the food.
What is it that you need? What is it that you need that I can't give you? Go, they make your hair, they do your nails, you look nice, we go to church, and then you remain home. You go, this is a car, go and pick the children, take the children to school, go and pick them. This is the car. This fuel for you fuel your car, you'll be putting a full tank every week. So if you want to go to massage, you want to go for what, you're free. And you find ladies in town, they're driving nice cars. They are going to all these paras. They are taking their children and correcting. Maybe they are doing their nails. She's waiting for the time to go and correct the children in the evening, and the man is meeting everything. But deep inside you, you feel you want to do something. You feel you want this. You feel this, even this nail para could be yours. And you feel that there are others who say, yes, I'm in town, but I want to go to the village and then sit and stand and look at these cows and look at that is what they want. Why do you kill their dream? Why do you kill what they can do for you? I don't like farming. Personally, I want to be open. Sometimes I go home, I finish a weekend. I've not gone to see the cows. I've not gone there because yes, if
you don't, yeah, that's true. That can happen.
There are people, once they come out of the car, they even don't go inside. They go to the then they ask, where's this car? Where's this car? For me, I would stand there and pretend that I'm taking pictures of the cows. Then when I come, I said, no, I don't see this cow. You know, this one that had this and this. They said, Mzee, which one? I said, they said, but it is there. I said, okay. I had not seen. Pretending that you know, but for her, she knows everything. When a cow is sick, she knows that this disease is this, the person to deal with it is this. She knows each and everything.
It's her passion.
You cannot take her eye out of that. You can even say, we are going to such and such a place, a friend, we are going to visit in Uruchiga, we are going tomorrow. She says, no, I have called maybe a doctor to see the cows, and we are going to, she wants to see each and everything there. She said, you can go, but for me, I am here, or I'm going to get my, so her attention is that, and that's what makes. So we need in this journey of marriage, this journey of marriage, people think they know it. This journey of marriage think that it is what I want. Everyone wants to get something out of the marriage.
Oh, we are draining it.
You drain the marriage. You use the marriage. You even before you go into that marriage, you say, I'm going into this marriage. This is what I want to achieve.
Yeah. I am tired of washing for myself. I'm tired of cooking. I'm tired of ironing. Yes, you want a woman who is going to cook all this.
So people like, they calculate and say, this is the guy who is going to assist me achieve what I wanted to get. And I've seen people also who go into marriage because this gentleman with where he started, with what he's doing and whatever, it is very easy for me to go out of the country.
Yes, and be coming back. Yes.
Maybe live there. So let me get married to this one. Because the family, there are family members who live in the US, who live in Canada, who live in London. So if I get married to this young man, it is very easy for me to go to London. And maybe what he or she wanted was to go to London and live there. So even if there's a young man who comes and says, we shall go, and my father has a farm, we shall go, and I want to go to London, you are telling me a farm in Nyarshange. So
that is
yes, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. My own example is someone who showed me that this is what I want to do. This is, yes. Then you let people put in their energy, because she was born in a place with a farm and she knows what to do. She milked the cows, she did all this. So this is what she wants to do. Probably that answers
a lot. It
your
answers
question.
a lot. Yes, it answers a lot of it, because many are fighting for what I want in marriage and what I'm going to get. What is it that I'm going to gain in this marriage? And I don't care about what he wants. And then so many other women just want the money. Or like how, because now relating quickly, you bring like a helper at home, they tell you they want to buy a bag. The moment she gets the bag, she wants to leave. And that is even now in marriage, that many women are going in. She has seen a line to go to the US. She doesn't care what she's going to be doing there, as long as she's going there. When she reaches there, it's like a satisfaction has arrived. Oh my goodness, my love her people.
Yeah, but Joan, again, what I said from the beginning, religion,
God
helps us so much.
God.
Marriage is not a bed of roses. It's not a garden of roses. Marriage is a journey. And if you are going to have a journey without God, have you ever traveled from here to Kabare?
On foot.
And then before you even sit in the vehicle, you first make a prayer.
Yes.
You go in the car, a bus passes like in a way you don't understand, and then you pray and say, God, help us so that we can reach Kabare. And when you reach there, you thank God again and say, here we are, thank you, God. And when you're going to start a journey coming back to Kampala, you do the same thing. In marriage, we need God. We need His always His grace to be with us. The challenges are so many. So I have seen it with my own eyes, and something comes and hits you, and you think it is going to wreck the boat, and then instead of running, I'm talking to you Gen Zs, Gen Zs and the millennials, this and this, you run to your mother. Oh, she has done this, she doesn't wash clothes, she doesn't cook the food, and then the mother comes running. Hey, you, why don't you look after my son? Look at this place, look at the children, how can the children look like this? Is this, if they were like this, would you have married? How can the boy look like? Marriage is between you two. And when God is in between, many things are solved.
That's true.
Many things are solved. And I have seen it. And someone prays about it and said, let's pray about it. I said, but yesterday I was not happy because of this and this and this and this and this.
Oh, wow.
You did this. You made a tweet. You took a picture with someone on Twitter and you posted it. The way you handled the girl, I was not happy. And my friends are telling me that the girls you meet sometimes, maybe it's not just pictures, maybe it is more than that. This is what they think. This what kills marriages. What kills marriages is about things that you cannot discuss about, that they remain a thorn. And when you are about to discuss about it, because you don't have God in your heart, I am a man. Why you tell me what to do? You can't tell me what to do. And by the time you realize you are meeting a bishop, you are meeting a reverend, you are meeting a best man, or your matron, or your father, or his friend, or your boss, or his boss. Do you know there are ladies who go to the bosses of their husbands in order to solve a problem at home? Like, when did we reach there? Because you are like killing the progress of this man. Because the boss is looking at this man, the way he does his work, saying, this is my future commissioner, this guy. And in the morning, a woman comes and tells and said, this man comes late, he comes drunk, he doesn't, I'm the one who pays school fees. Temusasula. Msaja wange temusasula. And the boss is like, hey, you mean this guy outside what he does here, he's a terrible guy? You understand? You don't need to reach there, but a family that is anchored in God is a family that is going to solve most of the things.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm so, thank you very much. And as we wind up, so many people are becoming fathers. The fathers that they're young and they're becoming, and we are in the era of working, we are busy. Maybe your experience, how you were busy, but you were able to be maybe present for your children. How best can they actually work on that?
You know the message I give to young people. Glorify in everything that God has been able to give you.
Amen.
I know God is going to bless you with so many things. Let those things not like run your life because you have got this, because you have this, you have a farm here,
you have
your family. Your family is something that was given to you by God, nurture it, look after it, and all that. So whether I was too busy doing things in police and in the government, I'm here, sometimes you spend the whole night, nobody has seen you, but at the end of it, your family. Now I'm retired, I understand what it means. The day you retire, the first thing that you need is the family to support you.
Yeah, we all forget you. Yeah.
If you retired and your family was disintegrated, I'm sorry, you are even going to die early. You are going to die early. The way you are a woman who has been suffering, trying to make some little money, now she can stand on her own, and you have left her to be the one to feed the family and do what? When you come home, she will continue doing what she's continuing to do, and then she will say, let your money which you had and the other people that you had, let them now take care of you. But this is the time you need the family. This is the time you need your wife to look after you. She's your nurse, she's your doctor. The other time the doctors were of Nakasero, where you had the insurance being paid for you. But now this time it is her that is looking after you. Care about your family. Care about your children. Get time for your children. Get time to go and visit them at school. Let them see with their own eyes that our dad comes to see us. Don't send school fees. Be there. Get out of office on a Saturday. It is Parents' Day. Put on your jeans and go and see your son and see your daughter. Because children will always relate with how you cared for them while they were schooling. Don't look at them when they are old. No, they will never, you will never connect.
Yeah, you didn't connect when
they call you dad, they call you what, but there is no connection. Okay? There's no connection. So you need to start early to care very much about your children, about your family. Be there for them. If it is their birthday, show them that this is the birthday. Come with a cake. Come with something. Show that you're there. You will keep that family. And an adhesive. You are like an adhesive to that family. And when you do that, again, you're raising a responsible person.
Yes, they are able to know.
Have you ever been you're married? Have you ever been there now and you say, if I did this, what will my parents think, because they have never done it? You've never seen your father come home late.
Yes.
You've never seen your mother drunk. You've never seen your father and your mother fight. But when you are in your own home, you call them to come and help you with the fights that you have.
Yes.
You think they're happy?
No, they can't.
They say,
They're
but
like,
Joan, where did you learn all these things? Have you ever seen us fight?
There is something that you can do, and then your parents ask, where did you get this?
Did you see us come in the home, a woman, married woman, your husband is at home at 8, you are entering the house at midnight? Because this is what she's telling the parents. And then they keep on looking at you. But when you do something which they know that maybe the husband doesn't like it, but they will defend you.
Yeah.
I say, be patient with her. You know, she's going to, we know her, she's our daughter, we raised her. But when they doubt you and they see you doing things that
they couldn't have done,
they will not help you. So I think we need to understand families. We need to cherish families. And maybe, let me also quickly say this. The family I'm talking about is not only your family, Joan, your family, your children, and your husband. But I'm also talking about the family rotating around your husband and you. Yes, you come from Kampala, you enter your husband's home. From your husband, you don't know even the relatives of your husband. When they come, you don't give them the attention that they deserve. It's like you living on an island with your husband and your children alone. Get time, you're in Kampala. They are those uncles of your husband. Call them.
Actually, just a phone call.
A phone call. Bantumwe Murio. How are things going? Nito Turio. You know, things like that. And these things which I normally put on X, and I challenge young people. I say, young people, when did you last talk to your mother? When did you last talk to your father? And some of them and say, sure, I call him for what? I'm here, I'm hustling. Yeah. When time comes, I will please get in touch with this family. Let this family be like a unifying factor in the when you do that, Joan, your husband will support you even with your people.
That's true.
You would ask and said, Kumbe, so and so, she is in senior 6 and say, okay, tell your dad, I'm going to pay the school fees for this year. Because you love her people, his people. He will love your people.
Yeah.
And the marriage that is built on love for my people and your people lasts so long.
That's true.
But a marriage where your uncle comes to visit and maybe 2 days and is in the office is calling yagenzere you know, and this is your relative and your husband is asking you, why is he taking long?
Yeah.
And you feel and say, why? Because maybe you don't reciprocate love for his people, but for you can bring your people, and it confuses him. You get the point.
Yeah.
Probably if you are watching this podcast, is you just do an introspection and say, how much do I value his people? Or maybe how much does he value your people?
That's amazing. If you have not learned something right here, you are missing. But maybe one word to the Gen Zs and the millennials who want to start up a beautiful marriage, because here it is our way to a better marriage. That's a slogan for the Love Hub. So we are moving to a better marriage. One word that they could take.
I maybe trying to summarize what I've said, I would say God.
Oh, yes.
Love each other, support each other, family, and find something to do. Don't be lazy. Try to work, and I can tell you, if you love God, He will always show you what you can do. Do, support, and your marriage will be okay. Whether you're a Gen Z, whether you're a millennial, even us, me and my baby boomer.
Baby boomer.
a baby boomer.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a baby boomer. We were young, and then there were these other generations behind, where you didn't even know on your wedding night which woman they are going to bring.
Yeah.
You are just in your house, and then knock, and stamp is pushed in and say, from today, that is your wife. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
So we have come from those generations. We even had a generation where your father in Ankore, long time ago, in 50s, in the 40s, where your father can easily come to your bed.
When he puts a spear in the yard.
Yeah, then you come and see a spear, and then you go and drink beer somewhere and then when you find it is not there, you come and you don't ask her what was he doing here, because he paid the cows and whatever. All those generations were there. So this is now a new generation of millennials marrying Gen Zs. Those are important things that you need to, for me and my experience, that you need to have in your marriage. If you are going to have a marriage without God, without hard work, without understanding gender roles, without loving your family and extended family, I don't think that you are going to have a beautiful marriage.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joan.
A teaching time for me, moment for me. I don't know. Actually, one of the person said, if you are not even teaching us so much, I see that you are learning. And I believe I've learned a lot. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Joan.
I do greetings to your family. I appreciate.
Okay, to the Kasingye family, I want to greet you. My wife is not feeling well. I know she's at Mulago Hospital now. But you will be well, dear, no problem. And my children, I have 2 girls. One is already married, and 3 boys. One is working, the boy is working. The other one is in university, another one in senior 3. Just in senior 3. But I want to say thank you so much. For 4 years, I had a soft landing. A soft landing because they loved me back. Even when I didn't have the money and I am struggling, they understand. And Dad is struggling, don't disturb him.
Wow,
yeah, so you've made my life easy, because I've never picked anyone at a police station.
Oh wow, that's nice. Calling you and you come in uniform.
And you come even now to be told by police officers and say, you come and pick your daughter. That has not happened. So I want to thank you so much, and for the support you've given me. And I promise going to love you and support you as long as we are alive here on earth.
Man, that's so beautiful. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share to the many, so that this whole information that we carry here, it does not just stay with you, but it goes and spreads to the world. Till next video, God bless you.
Amen.